As an adoptive parent, for those times when you feel anxious or overwhelmed, what can you do to regulate yourself? Sit with that question for a moment. Hi neighbor, I would like to welcome you to another walking episode of Anchors of Encouragement. My name is Tim Maudlin, husband, adoptive parent, disciple of Christ, and ambassador of encouragement. I'm coming to you today from my outdoor studio. You might be able to hear that it's raining. I'm sitting under a tree, so I'm not really getting wet. Every once in a while a drop will hit me, but that doesn't matter to me. I really don't mind. It does dovetail into what I want to talk to you today about. Because as an adoptive parent, there are times when you feel anxious and overwhelmed. And one thing that you have told me as I've talked to you is that you wish for ways that you can implement in your life to regulate yourself. As I've thought about that question and reflected upon my own adoption journey, I started to make a list, and that list is getting pretty long. There have been a number of ways over the years that I have incorporated into my life to regulate myself. Before I continue, let me define what I mean by regulating myself. Because there are times in the adoption journey when you feel anxious and overwhelmed. That's just a fact. It's going to happen. And for those times, to regulate myself, what I mean is to calm myself down and get to a place where I'm not anxious anymore. One of the ways that I'm going to share with you today is one of my favorite. And you might have guessed already, but it's walking. I love to go outside, especially in my backyard, and go for a walk. Typically, I'll bring one of my dogs with me. Today, Bruno is with me. As I'm recording this episode, he's sitting behind me. There's a bonus to today's walking because it's raining. I actually enjoy walking in the rain. Not when it's downpouring, don't get me wrong, not when it's downpouring, but if it's just a light shower or a drizzle, it doesn't bother me. I can always bring an umbrella with me, and I just love the sound of the rain hitting the leaves or my umbrella. It's just an extra added dimension of soothing to me. Let's get to your daily doable and talk a little more about this and how you can implement this into your life. I like to go out and walk in my yard. But it doesn't have to be in my yard. I like to go to walking trails. I like to go to state parks. I even like to walk in cities, just walk around on the sidewalks and enjoy the scenery. What I do like to avoid is a lot of extra stimulation. So for me, walking in a mall or some other kind of store, that doesn't really do it for me. It might for you. But what I want to encourage you to do is whenever you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed, I want to encourage you to go for a walk. Find what works best for you. Step away from whatever situation or circumstance or person is making you feel anxious and overwhelmed and go for a walk. Find that place that you can go and do this. I know it's worked for me, and I'm sure if you can make time to do it for yourself, you'll find it as an easy way to regulate yourself and to find that calmness and peace of mind that you desire. So whenever you're feeling anxious and overwhelmed, go for a walk. It's one of the best ways I've found to regulate myself. That's all for this episode. Before I go, I would like to invite you to become a member of our community. We have several adoptive families in there. We have people who are supportive of adoptive families. I find this group as one that helps regulate me. That's kind of a bonus for today. The support that you get within this group and the camaraderie that you can get in this group will help to keep you regulated. Please see the show notes for the link. I hope you'll consider joining us. Until next time, this is Tim, encouraging you to do what you can now.